Hey, shh. Oh, hey there. Shit, what time is it?
Hey, we're doing the podcast.
Oh, shit, there's a podcast going on? All right, hold on, let me just finish up real quick. What's up, Howie?
What's up, my guy? Pretty good.
Yeah?
A little nervous.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
Oh,
First time being in front of a camera with clothes on. You know?
Oh.
It is.
Yeah, I feel it, bro. Nah, that's cool, though. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
Fully clothed.
Finally, after 100 tries,
More like
scheduling.
101.
scheduling, and finally here.
You're a busy man, dude. You're a busy man.
I try to be,
Yeah.
but
I know. I see you, bro. I see you.
it's all good.
Yeah.
So with you?
Same thing, bro. Same thing. Just living life to the fullest, bro.
Yeah.
Enjoying every day of it.
That's how it is, bro.
Just getting to
The
the
barber
shop.
game.
Barber game. Get into the shop and just, blessing everybody that comes in, or trying to at least.
Changing lives.
Changing lives out here, bro. We are.
That's what we do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So how you feeling today? Good?
Pretty good, bro. Just happy to be here, finally. A little nervous, like I said.
Yeah.
But
Take your clothes off.
That'll be after, bro.
Yeah.
I'll send the link for that one too.
subscribe to the OnlyFans.
Only
Link will
Fates.
be in the
Yeah.
face.
Hell yeah. So alright, man. So we got a few things to talk about here.
Yeah, let's
Glad
do
you're
it.
Here and we're gonna start off by introducing the new name for the podcast, Beyond the Cut.
That's right.
Woo! Beyond the
Sir.
cut.
Beyond the
Here
cut.
comes the clapping in the background. Hey, everybody.
Right, shh, keep it down, everybody.
Please.
Shh. Woo! Hey, shh.
I love you, homie.
Hey, that's right. Take your shirt off.
All right, man. Yeah, so we're on Beyond the Cut. This will be our second or third podcast now.
We'll do second/third episode.
Second/third. I like that. 2/3.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir. Well, that's cool, man. So let's get to it. For you, what does it mean to be a barber?
For me,
Yeah.
honestly,
Like when you hear the word barber, like what do you have in mind? Is it somebody just cutting hair all day, or somebody blessing?
honestly, bro, I consider it like a therapy, bro.
Yeah.
Like time for you to go get pampered
Mhm.
as a guy. Girls do their nails, they go to the salon. And I feel like a guy, likes to go to, say, a barber and say he's been going with him for years. I feel like they build a relationship
Yeah.
just beyond the haircut,
That's true. Yeah.
They become friends, they become, say, like each other's plug sometimes, because there's some situations where I have a buddy. I'll take him for example. He's a chiropractor,
Okay.
and it plays well with me because sometimes I need adjustments, and I'll be like, hey man, I got a muscle spasm in my back, or I got this pain. How can I treat it? And he'll be out there to look out for me. He'll be like, hey, do this.
Yeah.
Or he'll be like, hey man, just lay down on the couch. I got you. I'll crack your back.
Right.
So that always comes in handy. Just having like a little plug on the side,
Okay.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah. So building connections as well.
There you go. That's pretty much, networking. Yeah.
Networking. Yeah.
Even just being out and about, like when I'm waiting to pay for my groceries,
Mhm.
I'll look around to see who I can talk to just to, get me exposed out there.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
maybe I can pick something up. And that's the thing about the barber game, bro. Like, a lot of people tend to cut for years, but that's not my mentality. I want to cut another good 5 years and then, do something else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Possibly a
See
shop owner,
what- Okay.
or run a different kind of business, get into like real estate,
Mhm.
insurance, something that I can also benefit from.
Other things that would call your attention.
Yeah.
Definitely, bro. I think that's great. So I understand you've been cutting for 10 years now or so. That classifies you.
Not professionally
Not
licensed.
professionally, okay.
Licensed, I've been cutting I started late September 2020.
2020.
2020
Right.
all the way up until now.
Okay.
So it'll be 3 years this year. as a matter of fact.
Damn, barely. 3
Licensed, yeah.
years? Okay, for sure.
Wait, you need a license to cut hair?
I guess so, yeah. To be
You want me a
honest.
license, fool? Look at me.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I was cutting in the garage for like 10 years. But professionally, I've been cutting for like almost 3 years, which
3
is
years.
nice, you know. You ain't gotta look over your shoulder and look, see if skateboard's coming by or whatever, you know. But it's been good. A lot of lessons learned.
Congratulations on getting your license
Yeah,
too. But a
thanks,
lot of
bro.
people don't go that route.
No.
Like you said, they treat it like a 9 to 5. They
Yeah.
get inside the shop, cut hair, and that's it. That's that.
Yeah, I'm
They
31
are-
years old, and it took me literally, bro, like 29, 30 years to finally decide, like, all right, this is what I want to do, and let's do it.
And what made you do that? Make that jump? Because you had came out from where again? Where
From
you
Vegas, bro. I was working a
Vegas.
9 to 5. I was working at the dump, bro. Like,
Uh-huh.
it's the worst place ever, bro. The
I heard they
environment.
pay you,
Nah,
no?
the environment was bad, bro.
Okay.
It was union pay. It was all right, but not compared to what I wanted to make as a barber.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I learned a lot. I should have done this sooner. But hey, that's you live life. You live and you learn, bro. That's the beauty of life.
And once you grasp that mentality, you can tell yourself, like, man, if I could go back a few years from now, like, I would definitely do it this way. But you're here now, bro. It's never too late.
Oh yeah.
Never.
So any upcoming barbers, like, if they want to do this, I suggest you start off young, bro. Like,
Mhm.
get into school, like, get your name known out there, like,
Yeah.
build up that clientele,
Yeah.
and then the
Your
rest
reputation
is.
has to stand
Yes.
out. Is pretty much
Yes.
what happens.
Yes, when I first moved out here, bro, literally nobody wanted to sit in my chair.
Well, I didn't even sit in your chair until like months after.
Yeah. Nobody wanted to sit in my chair, bro. I would go out there and be like, hey, man, you next? He's like, nah, I'm going to wait for so-and-so. I was like, all right, cool, whatever.
Mhm.
So I was kind of doubting myself doing that big change and moving out here.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I regret this move. But, I just trusted the process.
Yeah,
I was like, you know what? I've been doing this for 10 years. I got a clientele in Vegas of 10 years. Like, you know what? The next person that says no to me, I'm going to make them regret not sitting in my chair.
Mhm.
And sure enough, bro, it took me like a year to get a good set clientele. And thank God, bro, it's been pretty good.
That time frame's pretty good too.
Yeah,
A year,
yeah.
That's pretty good. You could, like everyone knows, you could do a lot in a year if you
Yeah.
set yourself to it, and that's what you did.
I was showing up early. I was trying to get all the kids that nobody wanted to
Even
cut.
kids too?
Yeah, even the
Oh,
annoying
man.
kids, bro. I was staying after hours, anything, bro, just to have people sit in my chair
Yeah.
and then walk out and, have them be like, hey, you know what? My boy Javi hooked me up. Like, you should get his info.
Mm-hmm.
And sure enough, that slowly started building up and it's pretty good.
That's good, man. That's good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good in your business, man. Anything else you like to do on the side, like hobbies or? Like
Right
outside
now
of
at
barbering?
the moment, I got into the gym, bro.
To the gym?
Yeah, bro. There was a time, like, I want to say like a good year ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was overweight. I think I was pushing like 245.
245.
Yeah, bro. I was always getting like pressure on my chest. My arm would go numb, and I'm like, damn, I'm about to die. I'm about to get a heart attack on random.
Yeah.
So one of my clients actually, he got me into the gym.
Yeah.
And shout out to Rami. He put that mentality to start going to the gym, and it's just been established in my life now. Sunday through Thursday, I'll be there in the night.
Sundays? You start off
Sunday
on
through
Sundays?
Thursday,
Damn,
yeah.
A lot of people start off on Mondays.
Everybody starts off on Monday, but we start off on Sunday.
There you
That's
go.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's right, man. You gotta early bird gets the worm,
Yeah.
bro. So the earlier you are, better. Hell
You know
yeah,
it.
man. And so what did you start off with when you first started hitting the gym and then doing this barbering stuff? Like, what was it for you that helped you build your schedule?
Oh, just time management actually, bro. It was a big help, yeah. So I had already established my clientele.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, okay, I'm working from 9 to 6.
Yeah, because with that would mean that you'd be even busier. So how did you find time to go to the gym after or before?
You know what, bro? Sometimes we tell ourselves like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna do this later on.
Yeah.
And it never happens.
Right. Yeah.
So I decided to do it that day of, like, you know what, let's start the gym tonight
So
at
you
this
just-
certain time. Yeah, and then
Uh-huh.
I made it a like priority, bro, like to be there at that certain time every day of the week. And yeah, and once over like 30 days passed,
Mhm.
it turned into like a priority for my life because it's beneficial. And that also helped me with just everything in general in life, bro.
Yeah.
Like
That's good, man.
even if I wanted to walk into the barber shop and I had 2 or 3 clients for the
Mhm.
day, I was like, damn, I gotta take a walk in.
Yeah.
And I saw older gentlemen with like nasty hair or whatever, or an annoying kid that I didn't want to cut. I was like, you know what? I gotta have that same mentality I'm using for the gym to the barber shop. And yeah, I'd call them over and be like, you know what? Sometimes you gotta do stuff that you don't want to do, bro. And
That's
that's how it is.
That's what separates us from everybody else, though.
Oh yeah, bro, for sure.
Because everybody else could just say no, but it takes only one person to say yes, and the person that you said yes to will appreciate that even more.
Oh yeah,
They
of course.
know that, so to them it's like, okay, that's the guy to go to then for anything, whether it's for a haircut or
Oh
whether
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
outside
for
the
sure,
shop,
yeah.
like you said, it's networking, so
Mhm.
it's more than just a haircut and saying, okay, yeah, I'll take you in, and you know what, alright, bye. Nah, it's more than that, so you're looking for that too as well. Make sure it benefits you outside the shop as well as inside, as well as both ways.
Yeah, and
That
then
way everybody's winning.
being a barber out here that I didn't know anybody, I had to get everybody and anyone in my chair because I didn't have a clientele, bro. I didn't have a clientele to fall back on and be like, hey, you know what? I got so and so coming this day, or I got, you know, this guy coming in tomorrow. You know, I didn't have nobody for the next day.
Mhm.
And putting in that hard work actually like booked me Friday, Saturday at the beginning, and then now it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, you know. But
Okay.
it's been pretty good.
That's good, bro. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. So what are, like, for haircuts? What are the least favorite haircuts that you like to do?
Oh, bro, we
Because if
already.
you're taking walk-ins, that means
Oh,
there's gonna
we
be a lot of
already
people.
know what haircut I hate the most, and this guy is a specialist at that haircut, which is the Edgar haircut.
The Edgar
Yeah.
haircut.
Edgar
Shout out to all the
haircut.
Edgars out there.
Yeah, shout out.
And very soon we'll have a video dropping on how to approach an Edgar haircut.
I wish we had it. We would roll the clip right now,
Yes.
but we'll
Well,
definitely add it in later.
Maybe
for sure.
before the editing is finished, you'll probably see this video go up.
Yeah.
But yes, that is my number one most hated haircut as of now is the Edgar haircut.
The Edgar haircut.
The Edgar haircut.
Would you say what is it about the Edgar haircut?
it looks disgusting. That's all I can say. It's just.
Oh man.
But hey, you know what? It's a very popular haircut. If kids want to come in and pay $35 for a baby taper and leave the bulk, you know what? I'm more than happy to do that. You know, it takes me about like 25 minutes. You know, $35. Like I can't complain. You know, but it is what it is. You know, I hate that haircut. It's just I hate it.
I feel like everybody follows the trends so much. Like for me,
Yes.
it's cool and all, but like everybody has that haircut. So for me, barbering is more than just, you know, giving a haircut. If they want it, that's cool, but it's also like a platform to show your creativeness. So if an Edgar comes in, let's say you get 5 Edgars in one day, you're not doing nothing but just the same thing over. It gets repetitive for the barber as well as the client. So whenever they come back to me and they're like, yo, I want to switch it out, I'm like, thank you. And like, you just made my job a little bit more
for
exciting.
sure.
You know what I mean?
I just, bro, it's really hard to transition a fade
Yeah.
into a lot of bulk. You know, it's sometimes it doesn't look right, but hey, those kids like that haircut,
Yeah,
so
they
you
do.
can't complain. You know.
I wonder what's next though. We're
Yeah.
gonna have to set a new trend.
Oh
bro.
yeah.
I'm
Oh,
already
I got this thing where I do the fade, and you know they say it's like a comb over, or they like the bulk, and then I'll fade it, and then I won't get rid of the hair on the bottom, so it kind of looks like an ice cream sandwich, you know, where it's dark and then it's like light, and then
Yeah.
it's dark at the bottom. You know, I try to give kids, I try to offer them a free haircut if they leave the bulk at the bottom,
Yeah.
but nobody ever wants to.
Nobody
so,
wants it?
Nobody's biting it, huh?
Yeah, nobody really. But we'll see. I'm pretty sure there'll be kid out there.
There'll
that'll
be one.
like,
Yeah, there's gonna be one kid for
You're
sure.
like, yeah, I'll take the free haircut. Yeah, of course. Start a trend. But we'll see how that goes.
Hell yeah.
I think we might see a lot more Nates now.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, just like mine, no. You take off the
Yeah.
hat and it's the whole haircut.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
top.
yeah, yeah.
See, you get the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want that?
Short and long.
2 cuts in one. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. So, you came in 2020. And so
2020.
what would you say is your rookie year? Would it be 2020 when you started professionally, or would it be when you first started?
Damn, that's a good one. Honestly, damn, I'm gonna have to say, I'll say 2020 is my rookie year,
Rookie year?
because
Yeah,
I
you
was
started
actually,
off with-
I was actually around a team,
Mhm.
So that actually, I would say that that would be my rookie year, because I was actually at a barbershop with barbers around me,
Yeah.
and actually taking walk-ins and dealing with like walk-in clientele and new haircuts, new styles, new trends,
Yeah.
So it turned out to be pretty good actually.
And
Can't
was
complain.
was that your first barbershop that you worked for?
Yeah, it was actually my first barbershop. I'm originally from Vegas, moved out here to Redlands, and shout out to DTR Barbershop, for giving me
Shout
my
out
first
DTR and the crew.
shot at being a barber and actually working there. I'm still there Mondays and Wednesdays, but I learned a lot, bro. I got a lot of customers that were satisfied with haircuts. Some of them I try to like convince them to do other haircuts to that a haircut that complements their head shape or their their face.
Yeah.
But some of them you just can't, some of them just like the basic haircut that they have, and they're actually paying for that service, so you can't actually switch it on them.
Yeah, that's true. And what matters about those is that they're very loyal too.
Yeah, they sure are.
So it might be the same cut. Maybe the next barber next to you might do it also, but they want a specific person to do it, and it's just maybe the way that they cut it.
At first, sometimes I would try to like do the white pencil with the lineup, enhance it a little bit, and they wouldn't like that, and then they go on to the next barber, and the next barber would just literally line them up, no enhancements, and they like that. Sometimes they just like the simple stuff.
The more natural look.
Yeah, the more natural look,
Definitely.
and that's what they pay for, so we can't complain with that.
I mean, yeah, enhancements do enhance the haircut,
Mm-hmm.
and some people take it a little too far.
Yeah,
Or maybe
yeah.
that's why they see themselves as that. Like when they go back home and they look at it after the shower, they're gonna see that it's not the same haircut that they walked out with
of course,
at the
yeah.
barbershop. But if you understand that, then it should be okay.
Yeah, say if you
Unless-
got a wedding to go to or like a special event,
Yeah.
and
Where you're gonna get your picture taken. For
yeah,
sure,
of course,
something.
that I do recommend some enhancements.
Yeah.
But if you're just gonna it's a regular Friday night, you're just
Mhm.
gonna go out, it's not worth it.
Yeah, the girl's
sometimes.
gonna take you on a day. And,
Or like, say if you got social media and you want that picture perfect shot,
Mm.
yeah, I do recommend the enhancements. But I feel like in order for you to be applying enhancements, you got to be good enough to be showcasing your haircut without enhancements,
Yeah.
And then once you reach that level, then you can start applying some enhancements.
Right. And if it's all natural that you're going for, what's the trick for you to leave it as crisp as you can?
Honestly, bro,
That makes it look like enhancements.
I try to leave it dark sometimes.
Leave it dark, okay.
Yeah.
I like.
So I try to leave a lot of darkness, and then once I lay him back in the chair, I'll pick the hair back, and then I'll clip it with shears,
Yeah.
the little excess hair, just to
Okay.
leave it dark. It just depends on the hair texture, honestly. Some people are just blessed to have thick hair. Some people, hair is a little lighter, but it's just, we got to work with what sits in our chair. We can't be nitpicking and be like, hey man, and we can't be like, hey bro, your line is a little light,
Mm.
we're gonna have to push it back. No bro, just approach the situation like, hey man, if I were to apply a little bit of enhancement right here, you can make it stand out a little more.
Yeah.
It's another case where you could use enhancements.
That's good, bro. Yeah. Well, Enhancements are there to help. They're not there to make the hair.
Yeah.
The barber makes the
Yeah,
hair.
What about my bald guys, man?
Oh,
No.
bro. We don't got no baby oil in the shop.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool though, man. That's cool. So, I wanted to ask you, man, what are you known for?
What am I known for?
Yeah, like in the shop. Or like as a person, what are you known for?
Let's keep it PG though.
Yeah,
Okay,
low-key.
keep it PG, yeah.
Wait, hold
Take
on, I
the-
should be worded out for this one.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for this one.
Honestly, I have no idea what I'm known for. Actually,
What would you like to be known for then?
Just being, Javi. Just be like, hey, remember Javi? Like, that fool used to be a fool. Like, I want to be like, remembered as somebody good. Like, oh yeah, that fool was always in a good mood.
Yeah.
He was cracking jokes. He was a solid dude. He was a family man. Just positive stuff.
Yeah,
Nothing
of course.
negative. Like, oh, this fool did me dirty, or I wouldn't like to be remembered as that. I like to be like, oh, that fool was a cool dude. He was positive. He's always down to earth. He was down to kick it. He's 100% down. I mean, for the good stuff, not for
That's
the bad
right.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, bro. No, that's cool. That's cool. With the new price changes, what do you think about that?
Oh, bro, I feel like that was long awaited for, bro.
You
Like,
think so?
yeah, bro. Barbers are doing above and beyond, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
Definitely. Shout out to all the barbers doing that,
yeah,
too.
for real. Shout out to all the barbers. Like I tell you all the time, bro. Like sometimes you're a little too nice, bro. Like your haircuts are solid, bro. Like you should be charging them like minimum like $70, bro. I see you doing the hot towel, the massager, a line up, eyebrows,
Yep.
facial hair, haircut. For you're undercharging sometimes, and I tell you all the time, bro, know your worth. So I'm pretty sure that's at least a $70 haircut.
$70.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm up there then. I'm up
Yeah,
there.
you
I
have
could
to
be
be,
up there
bro.
if
Yeah.
I make the change. I don't know. I feel like for me to do a price change, I don't know. You're saying, I know what you mean and all, but it's just like I want to be fair too, and I know I shouldn't. It's a business. You can't really be fair. You gotta be, you gotta always one up yourself. Nah, bro. So, what haircut do you find difficult?
Oh, difficult?
Yeah,
Oh, bro. The flat top, bro.
the flat top.
I hate that haircut too.
Bro, that was mine.
Because of the difficulty of it.
Yeah.
It's just. I had a gentleman in DTR, and I remember I cut his hair, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna keep coming to you because I want you to get it right.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that guy.
Yeah, so I told him, bro, so this was a bad haircut?
Uh-huh.
He's like, it wasn't good. I'll tell you that, but
He was
I'm gonna
being
keep
honest.
coming back to you.
Yeah.
And yeah, sure enough, an older gentleman, he was retired military. He was always coming to me, bro, and he never told me if I got it right or not, but I tried my best, but
Yeah.
who knows if I ever got it right.
No, I remember, dude. It was like, I don't know. It was like
It was hard, bro.
It was a good flat top. It just, I think what he was looking for was like the super like. Fucking
Yeah, he was just like an
older.
older gentleman, and his hair was really light, and that hair it's hard, bro. It's
Yeah.
just, so,
Did you have to level up?
no, I didn't actually. No level out. It was just flat top comb and
Yeah. You
The
have
clip
to have
and that was
that
it.
flat top comb, the one that's like bulky, and like you just put it up here and.
yeah.
This place is haunted. Let's go.
Yeah, somebody told me about that.
Hell no. What the hell?
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo,
We got our
yeah,
camera,
yeah.
bro.
All right, we gotta go.
Yeah, we
Pack
gotta
up.
wrap this
Let's
up.
go. Let's roll out.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you gotta get the flat top comb. I'll buy you one. Put it on the
I'll
trip.
bet, yeah.
That way that fool comes back, you're ready, bro.
But yeah, I'll
Stay
be ready. I haven't seen him in a while. He's
No.
probably out somewhere else getting a flat top
Were you,
haircut. But
were you nervous at the haircut?
honestly, it's
How it
just
came out?
I've seen so many flat top videos, dog. It's just I freeze up, bro. I don't know how to approach like the flat top
Who
haircut.
does?
Just
If
yeah.
you guys know how to do a flat top,
Yeah,
send me
yeah,
your
yeah.
best
Send
flat
us the
top
link
picture.
to the video for sure, yeah.
Oh shit! What about when you're lining somebody up? Does your hand ever shake like when you're going in?
No,
for
I have
lineup?
so I tend to use my pinky and I lay it flat on their forehead and I kind of
Yeah.
just line them up. But at first, yeah, bro, my hand would shake a lot. And Not now, like.
You notice the client shake when you're about to line them up?
Oh,
No,
those are
sometimes they
words.
do shake. Yeah, that's what I hate. But when they do shake, I tend to like slap them up a little bit. Be like, hey, bro,
Get right.
get right, dog. I'm lining you up.
Yeah, homie.
Like, fool, come on.
It's the most important part, right?
For
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
You're making me look bad.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Just
No, sometimes my hand be shaking, bro. Like when I'm lining somebody up, like let's say I had like a wild night and I come back and I'm dehydrated as fuck and I gotta come in because my appointment's like 5 minutes and I'll come in, I'll start cutting them up and the whole time I'm getting ready for that lineup, bro. I save it for the last. Then I'm in, I'm just like that. And I see it in their face too. They want to look at me, but they don't want to look at me because you don't look a barber in his eyes
never,
when he's lining you up.
never.
Ever.
That'll get you
Especially-
canceled out.
Especially when they're lining up your mustache.
Unless you're trying to make love to them.
Yes,
That-
that's the worst, bro.
Then in that case, you send a DM and
Yeah.
subscribe.
Yeah,
to our
yeah,
events.
for reals.
But you never look a barber in the eyes when they're in front of you
For sure, yeah,
because that shit makes me giggle.
that's yeah. It gets me hot.
Makes me feel like we should be doing more than just a haircut.
Yeah, for sure. It makes me want to take off my clothes, like I said. Bring out the camera. You know what I
Clients
mean?
with benefits.
Yeah.
And that's one way to get your haircut messed up. Cause if you want to mess a haircut, you let
Yes.
me know. Mr. Fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Have you ever messed up a haircut, bro?
Honestly, yeah, I did, bro.
Other than the flat top.
Yeah, other than that flat top, yeah. No, when I first started, I was cutting hair in my mom's kitchen, and
Your mom let you cut in the kitchen?
yeah, bro,
What?
you have to start on the kitchen first before you can go to the garage.
Oh, okay.
So that was like, that was my first level of barbering.
Yeah.
Was the kitchen.
Level 1, complete.
Yeah.
Level 2.
So it was my homie Fredo's birthday actually. It was a birthday cut. And he
Okay.
asked for a number 8 on the top with like a mid fade. And I had a Walmart clipper at the time, so I was running the 8 like real fast.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden the clip falls off and I didn't notice. Went,
Ooh.
so right down the middle, bro, I patched them up. And then I was running through the guards to see what number it was, and it ended up being a number 2 guard. So a number 2, and I did a mid fade, but I turned that negative into a positive
There you
because
go.
I ended up doing my
Yeah.
first design ever. He's like, "Yeah, man, can you do a design?" I was like, "Honestly, bro, like I already messed up your haircut. I don't want to mess up a design now."
Uh-huh.
He's like, "No, bro, it's cool. Like I trust you." I was like, "All right, cool."
Yeah.
And I ended up doing like some laser lines on the side right here, and it came out pretty good. And I didn't want to charge him for the haircut, but he's like, "No, man, here's some money." And I never seen him after that.
Oh. Well, if he comes around again, fool, just
Yeah,
get that
yeah,
redemption
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Like, have you ever had a client that would come in and off the bat you just smell bad, or like?
Yeah, bro. Like I haven't had that experience out here, but I did have an experience out in Vegas
Mhm.
when I was cutting in the garage. I actually had a guy sit down in my chair
Yeah.
and his breath stinks so bad, bro. Like he was facing forward and I was behind him and he was talking
Uh-huh.
and I could still smell his breath.
Damn.
Yeah, bro, it was that bad. I was like,
Holy shit.
bro, like you got some issues in there, bro. Like you
Yeah.
need to get that checked. But of course, I never told him. But
Of course
just
not.
trying to be
But
nice.
how would you tell them? Like, would you just?
I'd be like, "Hey, bro, you want a piece of gum?"
Uh-huh.
Be like,
Straight up.
"Your shit is
What if
kicking."
he's like, nah, bro, I'm cool.
Oh, bro, I
I
had
like
that.
that.
I had it not barbering, but I did have an experience like that. I was in a theater, not a
Yeah.
movie theater, but a theater.
Oh, okay.
A
Oh,
theater.
Theater.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you say it?
A theater.
There you go. That.
Ooh.
So
I'm part English, bro. Okay.
I was kicking it with my homie, and he was kicking it. I was kicking it with my homie was next to me, and there was a girl next to me, and no, I think it was her, and then me, and then myself. No, it was her, my homie, and then myself.
Yeah, yeah.
And I had gum, and he looks over. No, I think I was in the middle. Okay, I was in the middle. The homie was on the right,
Mhm.
and homegirl was on the left.
Okay.
And I guess her breath was kicking so bad that my homie just offered her gum,
Yeah.
and she picked out a gum and she cut it in half and gave me half.
Uh huh.
So I'm like, no, girl, I think you should take the whole thing. Like, and she kind of looked at me like, all disrespectful. And I was like, no, it's cool. Like, I don't need the gum. I already got one. And I fake chewed gum in my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Her breath was kicking. It was actually the first girl that. It's weird to say that a girl's breath stink, you know.
You're like, here's an extra one.
Yeah, I was like, hey, bro, you got another one? He's like, nah, bro, I'm right now. I was like,
You
all
got
right.
any 5 gum?
No, but I had another situation where you know, it was a big dude, younger guy, and he just got out of school, and he sat down in my chair, and as soon as he got up, it was a big old smell of boo-boo, and I was like, oh boy. And I felt bad because, you know, his brother was next. And I was like, damn, his brother's got to smell this. But I guess his brother was already used to it because his brother smelled worse than him. So I was like, damn, like, I need to take a shower. So I kind of brought it up. I was like, hey, you guys going to take a shower after the haircut or what are you guys going to do? And they're like, nah, bro, we still got to go somewhere. And then we got to go to my tia's house and then we'll go to our house.
Yeah.
And then shower, right? Or maybe. I was like, all right, I guess.
About it.
Well, now that you mention it, I should probably let the water run.
Yeah.
Oh man. And aside from that, what is your biggest pet peeve?
Pet peeve.
Yeah. Like something you just absolutely can't stand that people do in your chair.
Okay, I'll start off with my pet peeve in haircut. Like, I hate it when people ask for the comb over and they get the hard line.
Yeah.
And they want it real bulky on the side, and they say like they want a one on the sides. They want to take that one all the way to the part.
All the way to the part.
Oh,
okay.
that's
Under?
in haircut. That's my pet peeve, and just in general, like, damn, what can I say? Like, you know, not looking your eye in the barber, like when he's lining you up. That's another one. What else?
About life.
Damn, life pet peeve. Oh, bro, I hate when people are like stingy, bro. Like that's one thing I can't stand, bro. Being just like people being stingy, like in general, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like say I invite you and we go get some burgers or whatnot, and you offer to pay, I'll be like, okay, yeah, you pay. Nah, bro, I invited you. I should be, you know, paying, you know. But there's other situations where it's been where I end up paying for something and they won't pay you back or whatever.
Yeah.
But not the barbers, but you
Like
know, just
people
just people in general. That's what I don't like. Yeah, being stingy.
Being stingy is the worst.
Yeah, bro. It's just, I mean, if you're out and about, you know, and say like me, I got my lady and my 2 kids. I'm gonna put ends for my lady and my 2 kids, you know.
Yeah.
But there's some times where I have to pay for somebody else's, and I'm waiting for them to like offer, like, hey, you know what? How much was it? And they never say anything, and I don't want to be the bad guy later on when we go back out with them. Be like, oh, I'm just gonna pay for my stuff. You pay for your own stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to look like the bad guy, which I don't know why I should be the bad guy, you know. But that's how they see it, you know.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, you know.
You just gotta be around people that are willing to eat with everybody else.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like the barbers that I've known from DTR and here, they're really cool. You know, they've offered to be like, hey, you know what, breakfast is on me, or you know, lunch is on me. Like,
Looking
don't
out for
worry.
each other.
Yeah, we look out for each other.
Definitely.
And it's not like we try to one up each other, but we try to one up each other like in a good way. You know, like, oh, this fool
Friendly
brought me.
competition is
Yeah.
always
Like this fool
welcome.
got me breakfast
Yeah.
yesterday. Well, I'm gonna go get breakfast for him tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, and we're never like, hey, bro, you need to zone me like $15 for breakfast. You know, I've been blessed to be in that kind of environment in the barber community where you're like, hey, you know what? Don't worry about it. Just get me next time.
Definitely.
And yeah, sure enough, I'll get you next time.
For sure. I'll remember that next time then.
Yeah. You owe me Dutch Bros though, by the way.
I love
Yeah,
Dutch Bros. Shout out to Dutch Bros. When you guys gonna sponsor us?
for
I
real.
need that sponsorship,
I'll
bro.
be going there every morning.
Every morning.
bro. My points are like skyrocketing right now.
Like, he broke the system
Like, bro, I
already.
deleted Starbucks. Starbucks is out the question now.
Starbucks
I
out.
don't fuck with Starbucks no more.
That point system doesn't work for Nate Dogg anymore.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just-
just-
yeah.
With Dutchies. All right, man. So for the clippers, you have a specific clipper that you like?
Oh yeah. I love this JRL that I actually got from Jesse from DTR. Shout out to
Yeah.
him. You know, it just JRL is a good clipper in general, but he bought some attachment from I believe Filthy Blends or
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah, and he put a Oster blade on there, and I love the Oster clipper in general, and he put that attachment, and it's just, bro, I freaking love that clipper.
Been
Like,
rocking with it since then. Huh?
yeah, bro, that's my go-to. I really love that clipper. I start off a fade with that. I won't detail with it, but I have to start off with
Oh, okay.
with that clipper for sure. Yeah.
For sure. So I was about to ask you, Andis or Babyliss, but you just said Oster.
Yeah, honestly, yeah,
So what
Oster.
would be the
Yeah, I
next
got
one?
the Oster fast feeds.
Uh-huh.
It's been it's been a great clipper in general. Actually, I do that just to actually detail, but I can detail from a ball line
Mhm.
all the way up to a one open. You know, so I love that. But as a wall and Andis on that JRL, I mean, I have to go with both. You know, like when I first started cutting hair, I started off with a fat with the big bulky Andis master. They
Yeah.
were heavy. I had a fat master, and I had a fade master, and then I switched to wall because they were lighter on the hand.
Mhm.
But I actually rock with both. I have a wall senior with the Andis blade. I have Andis outliners. Yeah, bro, I use literally every brand there is out there right now.
For sure, bro. That's good. That's good that you have a versatile.
Yeah, bro.
tool.
I actually have like 10 clippers, bro, and believe it or not, I use all 10 clippers on every haircut.
All 10?
Well,
On one
say
haircut?
if you ask for a bald fade, like I'm for sure using all 10 clippers.
Yeah.
It just gives it longevity on the machines, longer lasting battery, you know, and it's rare when I'm charging my clippers, bro. It really is.
Do you prefer corded or cordless clippers?
I use both, bro. Actually,
Both? Oh,
yeah,
for sure.
I actually like corded and non-corded.
Yeah.
It's just the power is there with the corded, and then the non-corded is it's better on the weight.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's and you can just literally put it anywhere. As to where the corded, you kind of have to move the chair around
Yeah.
to benefit the length of the cord.
Oh,
So
okay.
you know, I use either or. It just matters the situation and the hair texture, the hair type,
I
hairstyle.
don't think I have any corded clippers anymore, bro. The only ones I had were the Fade Masters, and honestly, I think I stopped using them because I would trip over them a lot.
Yeah.
I would use them, and then I would either have to, like when I first started, and I see barbers do this, like you young barbers or amateur barbers are funny for this, because they'll grab the clipper and you know how like, let's say you're trying to get on this side, and
Yeah.
the clipper's on your left, so they'll literally turn their whole body around, and then the clipper went up on this
A
side.
little circle around.
And I remember when I used to do that too, so now when I see it, I look back and I just, man, I laugh to myself, bro. I'm like,
Yeah,
yo,
bro,
that's,
it's a
that
funny
was me
situation.
before, and that's how I look. So that's why I think I got rid of that one, because I would get stuck literally in the haircut. I would like, okay, so how do I get this to this hand? And I'd be like, fuck, well, okay, I just like, could I do this? But then it would be right here, and I won't be able to reach. So yeah, I'd have to like turn around, or like I'll put the clipper over my head or something.
Yeah, I do that sometimes actually. I twirl the clipper.
Yeah.
Well, not the clipper, mostly the blow dryer, bro. That's
Oh,
a
the
long
blow
cable.
dryer.
Yeah, I hate that
Mhm.
blow dryer. I wish.
I wonder if they're gonna make any cordless blow
I think they got one on the way, but I don't know if the power is there, you know? Well, we'll see.
We'll
I mean,
make
yeah.
our own. Oh,
Yeah.
you have your own.
Oh, yeah, I actually
Blower,
do. Yeah.
We'll roll the clip
Yeah,
on that one.
yeah, we'll roll a clip on that one. Hey,
Stay tuned for that
Yeah.
one for sure. That was
Ryobi,
good.
if you're out there and listening, sponsor, please.
And you might be the one that that gets the leaf blower treatment too.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
watch out for this guy, bro. He got a few tricks up his sleeve. And okay, so you use gloves or no gloves?
Nah, when I first started, yes, bro, I used
Yeah.
gloves because I was a big girl.
Uh huh.
Because I would get hair splinters a lot, and I'd be complaining like, "Oh, how am I gonna get this hair splinter out?"
Yeah.
But once I'd start cutting people's hair on the top, like I'd always clip the glove,
Mm.
and I would take them off. Back then, when I was, first starting, I would
Yeah.
use gloves because I wasn't back to back like I am here at the barber shop. So right here, I no gloves now.
No gloves.
No gloves.
No more. Just raw.
Just raw.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang. Okay. Well, that's cool, bro.
This guy's dangerous.
Yeah,
Very
dangerous.
dangerous. Better watch
And,
out.
Do you prefer old clients or new clients?
I actually prefer both, bro. I really
Both?
do. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
I just, you know, I'm open to new clients, and I'll take care of my old clients. You know.
Yeah.
So either or on that one. It's just about networking as well. You never know who you're gonna get in the chair.
Right. That's definitely true, man. Like,
There was times where I was at DTR, and there was a client just sitting there for like an hour and a half, because a lot of us were booked in the morning, and those walk-ins would come and they'd wait like an hour and a half. And once I'd get him in the chair, I'd be like, whatever. I'd run through his hair. But now as I've gotten more mature, I started talking to them, and they're like, oh, I do this, I do that. And once you start building that relationship,
yeah.
I don't know why, but they start paying you better.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like sometimes they just need to have a good conversation with them, or crack a good joke, or, you know, just, you might be the highlight of their day for that day, you know, or for their week, or for their
Of course,
month.
after getting their
They're
haircut,
probably
bro.
looking forward
Yeah.
to that haircut.
Mhm.
And, you know, I have this saying that I've been saying since I started cutting hair. If you don't get laid, don't come back.
There you go.
I
There
tell
you
that to
go.
all my clients, and they never come back, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they didn't get laid. So that's why I'm looking for new clients right now.
That's why you're walking them
FYI.
in.
Yeah.
Walking them in.
New clients hit me up.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's cool, man. That's good. I'm glad to hear you taking in both sides.
Yeah,
of the
bro,
market.
you have to, you know?
Yeah,
You have
it's a
to.
very important role.
Yeah, yeah,
As a
of
barber,
course, yeah.
Your customer service always comes first as a barber.
Yes.
Always. Your professionalism as well.
Hygiene as a barber,
Hygiene
yes,
also,
of course, yeah.
Definitely, yeah. And just bringing that good atmosphere to everybody.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like,
It's just it's a plus one for everything you do.
yeah, say if
the
you got
haircut.
drama, just leave that outside the barber shop, you
Yeah.
know? You got
Yeah, all that bullshit's for the streets. You
Yeah,
come in
bro,
here,
just leave that out behind.
This is a whole different type of, like you could say, a world. You know?
Yeah, for sure,
You
yeah.
come in here, like we come in here every day. If we didn't, then we would probably not be here. But this is like our second home. This is your guys' second home. So it's just the way we treat it. And yeah, man, I want to thank you though.
Oh, yeah,
coming
for
into
sure,
the
bro, yeah.
podcast.
This is one of many more to come, for sure, yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
We'll be doing some more crazy stuff, you know?
Yeah. And for those of you that don't know, this is your barber's barber.
Of course.
J-King Chair Maintenance right here, man. So
Wanna
hit him
know?
up.
Just follow right here.
Yeah. Hit the link in the description.
Yup.
Make sure you guys like, subscribe.
For sure.
Show everybody. Show your girl. I mean, show your
Yeah.
your cousin. Show
We
your grandma.
got OnlyFans coming through.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to subscribe to whatever barber you want for the week. We're not talking about haircuts,
Yeah. So we'll leave that in the description too.
of course.
But yeah, I mean, just thank you guys for supporting us, rocking with us
For
throughout
sure.
this journey, and we'll have a lot more things coming out for you guys very soon.
Sure. And if you got like any openings to come and jump on the podcast to talk, you know, hit us up. Like, we're open to everybody, you know.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
trying to put everybody on game, you know. We're trying to put all the best barbers out there, you know.
And if you're a barber and you want to come get it, you know where to catch us at.
Oh,
Laser
yeah, for
Riches.
sure. Gets
That's
you
for
all
all of
the
y'all.
witches.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So thank you again, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
I
for
appreciate
sure.
everybody at home. Stay tuned for the next podcast. It's coming up live, right? Maybe. We'll work on that.
Yes.
But
Big things coming,
yes, sir.
for sure.
This is Beyond the Cut.
All right.
Peace.